Hello guys, okay, in this video I will continue with the Demoivres theorem. If you still remember, the Demoivres theorem is given by z to the power of n equals to r to the power of n cos n theta plus I sin theta. So I tick that, so we are going to see on how to use it. So I will now implement the formula in answering question number 3. So where the question here asks you to find what is z10, z to the power of 10 equals to negative 1 over 2 plus with 1 over 2 I to the power of 10. So as what we did in the first video of Demoivres, we need to find the value of r and theta. So let me try to write back what is the value of theta here. So the formula of theta is given by tangent inverse of b over a, and the value of r is given by a squared plus with b squared square root of it. Okay, so this is the most common formula that you need to use in order for you to complete the Demoivres theorem. So let us now start with finding the value of r, since r is not so much issue. So now let us find the value of r. Here the value of r is given by a squared plus b squared. So the value of a equals to negative 1 over 2, and the value of b is given by 1 over 2i, because the value of your z is supposed to be a plus bi. So by doing a comparison, the first part or the real part is supposed to be negative 1 over 2. So it will be negative 1 over 2 power of 2 plus b. The value of b here is 1 over 2 here because bi. So b is equals to 1 over 2 to the power of 2 and the square root of it. So if you try to plug in all the value into your calculator, I suppose you are going to get the same thing as what we did in number 1. The value is supposed to be square root 2 over 2. So the value of r, you just need to copy it as it is. But here the main thing here is what we want to find for the value of our argument here, or theta. So the value of our argument is given by tangent inverse of negative half divided by, sorry, my bad, it's supposed to be b over a. So it's supposed to be 1 over 2 divided by negative 1 over 2. So you are going to get the answer will be tangent inverse of negative 1. So if you press your calculator, make sure for the negative 1 here you put a bracket. You are supposed to get negative 45 degrees. Okay, you can verify my question by using your calculator. Okay, it's supposed to be negative 45 degree. But here we cannot just quickly take the value of theta as it is, because we need to compare, or we need to verify our answer here with the drawing. So let us now try to find the Argand diagram of negative 1 over 2 plus with 1 over 2i. So here is your imaginary part, and for this axis it represents the value of your real part. So the real part is supposed to be in terms of negative, so it will be negative 1 over 2, and your imaginary part is 1 over 2i, so it will be positive 1 over 2. So the point should be somewhere here. So if you draw a line, it's supposed to be somewhere here. But if you try to plot for the angle of negative 45 degree, it will be located somewhere here, which is, it is in the opposite way of our calculation. So what we are supposed to do now? Okay, so do not panic, because we already know that the value from origin towards this part is 180 degree. and the opposite angle is supposed to be the same. So we are going to adjust the calculation, which is the value of theta here is 180 minus with 45 degree. 180 degrees minus 45 degrees, so we are going to get here 180 minus 45 is supposed to be 155. So this is basically the correct value of our argument. So just plug in into the formula. It will be z to the power of 10, r power of 10, so cos and theta, so it will be cos 10 multiplied with 135 degree, because your theta is 135, plus with sine I, don't forget the value of I there, 10 times with 135 degree. So you can start to calculate now, which is the value of R here is square root 2 over 2 power of 10. If you press your calculator, you are supposed to get 1 over 32. Cos of 1305, 1350. And if you calculate the cos of it, you are going to get 0. So it will be cos 1350 plus with I sine 1350 theta. So cos this one will become 0 if you can press calculator, and sine 1350 is supposed to be negative 1. So here it will be negative 1. So negative 1 multiplied by I will be negative I. So the final answer will be negative 1 over 32 I. That is your final answer. So in order for you to deal with this part, you need to go back to our trigonometric function concept. Okay, how do we adjust our angle? So if you got any question, you can ask me in the Telegram. So I left you with the question number 2 and number 4 for your own exercise. Alright, thank you class.